Hello guys and welcome back to the land of Anjou, where we are playing, and in the last episode we tried to acquire the Canaries in order to colonize more gooder. Didn't work though, sadly, because I didn't have colonial range to get it. We did get this little province over here though, so hopefully we can use that to get colonial range enough. I really should have taken this province actually, so that I could have attacked the Canaries directly by fabrication. Instead, I have to do the dumb thing again, where I declare war on England, and then co-belligerent Portugal, and then co-belligerent Canaries. So he was actually, I could have vassalized him, but I didn't want to do that. Although, actually, he might just voluntarily be vassalized. Maybe we will accept that. But at the same time, I really would like for him to just die. I mean, I guess we'll see if this province here will give us the range we need, and then we'll decide then. I actually have some other silly plans regarding vassalization. I'll show you them soon enough, I think. But yeah, I didn't really even need this big navy that I built. And I also built it at a really dumb time, because I'm about to get technology that gives me better ships, so... Yes! That is what we were waiting for. So what the fuck name is this? Lois? Oh, and that's actually really fucking cool. Welsh Prince Hereditaire. Okay. Plantagenet. That's us, isn't it? That's the Angevins. That's actually perfect. And he's got good style. Yeah, this is based... We literally returned, yeah, the actual dynasty. Oh man, I should probably double check it, but I'm pretty sure Plantagenets were from Anjou. So this is perfect. Hey, we can actually send an expedition to Northwest Africa. Now, I don't actually know what that means exactly. If that counts, if this is also Northwest, so these little coastal places here. It would be nice too to get some more range. Let's see what this does. I mean, maybe I unlocked it because I own this now. Send an expedition. Also, if you're wondering what this war is, it's just some ally of mine doing some dumb shit. I'm gonna fuck on the aristocracy again, because if we finally can get their influence low enough now... I mean, right now it's high because I promoted them temporarily, but if we get it low enough, we can start doing some proper reforms here. Get nobility reform, and maybe even get peasant reform. But it's going to be some time until we can do those reforms, so why don't we do this reform right now? The clergy will be salty and seething. Oh, 3 stability. Oh. Well, I can't back down now, can I? Fuck. Well, shit. Ow. But yeah, this way the peasants don't have to pay... pay a bunch of money to the church, which will hopefully... make them richer and make the church... Well, church being rich isn't the problem necessarily. It's just that I don't want the peasants to be poor. I want them to have freedom and get their own land and shit, because that's the meta, as far as I understand. My project to continue infrastructure improvement is continuing. I'll just show you, yeah, the fact that we can now build a basic harbor in this province to allow for quick connections. But what will now be interesting to see is how does the communication efficiency actually travel now that there are harbors in these 2 provinces. So we can see here that it has perfect communication. Well, I guess it's obvious that it's going to come from this province. But yeah, I guess finding out Champagne, where does its runner come from? 183. Oh, interesting. So it does, in fact, come directly from Paris. Despite this being supposedly a different river. What about Dijon? Runner origin, 3,000... Wait, 3,000? Fuck are you coming from? Okay, he's coming from this province. Is this also a river? No? Huh. Instead of going directly from Champagne to Dijon, he goes like boop and then down? would he do that? I see that this place has better roads than Champagne has, but that still seems... I mean, there might be some terrain shenanigans or just different ways places are connected. If we look at this province, foreign origin 198. What the fuck? What is that? No, 192. Yeah, okay, so he does come from Dijon. So they have to walk from Champagne to... Yeah, because he can go directly here from... Maybe it's that... Okay, where does the guy come from here then? 5,000... Okay. So he comes from the Marne. Does this have a river? Okay. There's no port. And there's no port here. So for some reason he goes from here to here to here and then down here and then here. That doesn't sound very efficient. Why wouldn't he just go from here to here to here to here? Because, well, I mean, I suppose maybe he can go directly from Paris to the Marne. But he doesn't. Strange. But yeah, I am also going to upgrade the port here, although now suddenly I've decided I want to upgrade these two as well, since they have rivers. But getting Paris to level 5 is something I've been wanting to do for a while, so why don't we just do that? Should be viable now. I think someone on a tutorial said to get it to level 5, to get your main port to level 5. Although that might have been only if it's a coastal province, so this might not be the best idea. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build that. And then I'm gonna continue upgrading Pas de Calais. Or I mean Pas de Caux. Because it is confirmed that this comes from Paris, yes? Yes, it is. It goes directly to that province. Then I would assume provinces down here come directly from... Yeah, 167... Yes, they do indeed go from Paris to the coast and then down to here. But yeah, figuring out how to get a more direct route going to Dijon would be good. Because while you can see the autonomy along this river is better than the stuff that's not connected to the river, it's not like mind-blowingly good. Here we go. So the reason, by the way, if you're wondering how the fuck we got a Plantagenet, is because the Welsh had a Plantagenet, and the reason I married into them is because for some reason peacefully vassalizing them was an option. So here we go. This is going to make any future war with England more complicated, of course, because we would have to actually fight their army, and my army is just, yeah, not doing too hot, is it? I just built over limit a bit there to get the Welsh, or to trick the Welsh into thinking I'm powerful. But also, yeah, Castile is conquering Albret, which I'm fine with, actually, because I wanted war against Castile anyways, because he's actually, he is allied to the Canary Islands now. Also, I've finally discovered this area down here, and unfortunately, the Spanish are already all over this area, which sucks, because that basically means, yeah, I can't send expeditions down there. And I certainly do not have the range to get down here. So exactly how we're going to do this, I don't know. I mean, hopefully I can at some point get some of these places, but they're technically West Africa, and it doesn't let me do expeditions there quite yet, so hopefully taking the Canaries will do the trick. Truce with them is over in 2 years or so, so we'll get that sorted. No! No, you can't be serious! My Plantagenet here is dead. Oh, that's just fucked up, bro. That was such a cool thing. Damn it. I took a screenshot. I was gonna post it on the Discord and show off how cool I am, but no. Damn it. That's the screenshot sound, by the way. Rene? I don't even get to name him. It's just some random dude who gets to... What? Man, that sucks. Oh, nice. Italy is no longer in HRE. I hope that means that fucking... Oh, Savoy might still be in HRE, actually. Yeah, it is. God damn it. Damn it. I want to attack him, but... I constantly then have to... I would have to fight Bohemia, and he's such a good ally at this point. It would be a shame to do it. And yeah, there's no one... No one is interested in voting for anyone else, so... Anyways, let's burn down Krakow. Going to begin doing some bureaucracy reforms again, with the hopes of trying to de-shit my nation a bit. Not really sure what is the most important here. I'm just gonna click my way through. Like this ad hoc divisions. Oh yeah, no, that's not possible, is it? I just barely have. Oh yeah, we need. Actually, we could do this. Interesting. It's just the autonomy problem, as always. Yeah, you need to have low autonomy to get the reform that gives you low autonomy. Ah, fuck! I should have saved up more mana, shouldn't I? Yeah. Well, let's do a reform from the nobles as well. Just because I can. But here we go. We can do another one here. Enforce reasonable tenure duration. Very nice. Let's just stack up that corruption. Let's go. Oh, that's a lot of provincial corruption though. Ugh. Okay, why don't we ruin ourselves by expanding bureaucracy while we're at it? So I'm basically ready to deck on Spain now, but I have come to an unfortunate realization. A very large amount of our income actually comes from trade. I think my new state reforms haven't been very good, to be honest, in that we aren't getting a lot of taxes, despite having done some tax reform, and we're also not getting a lot of men because, you know, our nobles don't have to deal with don't have to supply as many men anymore. It will get better once our provincial corruption goes down, which it really should be. Yeah, it is, but yeah, that's gonna take some time still. And what that means is that relying on just vanilla trade income is kind of a big thing right now. And I've come to realize that with our goal of becoming a bit of a trade power, we're kind of fucked by having France as our main node, because you can't actually send trade money from Senegambia to, you know, which would open up the trade for all of Asia. You can't actually send that money to France. There is no trade node, or there is no link. It goes to Iberia, Strait of Gibraltar, and to the Channel. Meaning we have to make a choice that, you know, we need to either get a lot of trade control in Iberia, the node that is, or we need to start gaining control within the Channel node. And I don't really know what the best option is. We might have to go for the Channel, simply because I don't know how I'm going to get a lot of power within Castile, or Iberia in general, without just straight up annexing the place, and that would look fucking ugly, and I really don't want that. So, yeah, it is very not fortunate. Oh, come on. They support him, bruh. Okay, well, rest in memes. Christianity is over. Jesus has fallen. Fuck. Another fucking fun thing I've realized is that for a while now I've been looking for the restoration of Anjou in England. Because we actually can get a restoration of Union CB on him, which would be lovely. But I've also come to realize that in order to get that, we need to basically annex northern Italy. We need, like you can see on the map, like we need to annex all the way into this stuff, which is gonna be a big pain. And also suffers from the fact that there is no trade that just goes to France again. You cannot ship trade. I mean, you have to ship it via the Gulf of Lyon, which I guess we could get power in. Like obviously the actual trade with the pops and stuff is fully capable of being like that can trade as long as there are trade centers, but while getting to my natural border, as it were, and the Alps here would be nice. I don't know if I really want to annex all of northern Italy. Meaning we might have to give up on that ambition too. I don't know. We'll see what kind of opportunities arises, and I suppose just decide then what we do. Another problem is if we want to go into the channel, we're going to need to blob into a lot of imperial land. I mean, I guess the same goes for northern Italy, for even if northern Italy itself has left, there's still Savoy here, which I just, once again, can't really beat without... oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I would have to fight Bohemia, which I don't want to. Look at this absolute blobification he has made here. But if there's going to be a lot of religious wars, you know, which there are going to be soon, we will want a strong Catholic Bohemia able to smash Protestants. Okay, we can at least take the Canaries now. Yay, we're going to catch up. Maybe. Notice the Spanish have already taken these outposts. And we sadly cannot grab them for ourselves. I was hoping maybe getting some of this stuff this war, but we'll have to postpone that to next time. Maybe grabbing the Azores is a viability. I'll see about shipping some dudes over there. Man, what a genuinely annoying war this has been. Not really been able to... Well, I mean, we got the Canaries, which was the main thing, I suppose, but... I'm getting cucked out of taking other shit I really wanted, like Malta... Because the more I think about trade, the more I think about opening our markets, as it were, to, and you know, permitting trade within the different sectors here. So, for example, having Malta and a trade center in it would be great, as it would open up our access to Berber Coast. Although not really, as we would also need access through the Tyrrhenian Sea, and that really is something I need to look into acquiring. So at some point we might need to ditch the alliance with Genoa and go conquer Corsica like a good Frenchman, I suppose. So that, and then build up a nice trade center here, just so that we can have assured access. Because really, it wouldn't serve much point in owning Malta right now. But yeah, in terms of the peace deal, we're just doing that. I'm also taking Ceuta, and I'm also undoing all of the Spanish conquests. Wait. Oh fuck, never mind, I'm not. There are lands here too. Who has course on this? Telemkin, okay. Let us make sure Telemkin gets his lands then. Which means less money for me. But that's fine. Basically, I want nice little outposts giving me market access to places. But without having to have them be super exposed and annoying, which is why I didn't want Gibraltar in the first place, because it gets sieged down every fucking war, which gives us war exhaustion, and not good. And having an actual trade center here is going to be hard if it's going to be burnt down every other year. So we're going to take this, which already has a trade center. Yeah, it probably got damaged a bit, but yeah, we're going to build forts. We're going to make it nice and defensible. It's going to be lovely. Because, yeah, it does say there's a trade thingy here. I mean... yeah, there's like no trade being done. Delicacies, knowledge. Won't it even let me scroll over to other goods? I guess not. I don't know. Basically, shit don't work because there's no trade center here. And so it's completely pointless. We don't really need it as a naval base. I mean, what's the point of having it as a naval base? But yeah, it's annoying that this island here did not give me range to get Malta, but it does allow us to fabricate on Tunis, and so we can get some land off him. A nice island would be good. But preferably Malta, as it's nice and isolated and shouldn't be burnt down all the time. But yeah, we'll have to do this again, but by setting things up like this, future wars with the Spanish will be more simple, as we won't have to worry about them burning down all my cool shit. And we can instead burn down their stuff and gain money and then build the things we need to build. Which is why we're here, of course. And we're gonna take the provinces up here, of course. So that we have our border. Then we're going to fortify the fuck out of this shit. Kind of annoying that there are 2 provinces there. There's actually quite a couple of these crossings across the mountains, so we're going to need quite a bit of fortifications to prevent them from moving in, which they have totally been able to do this war. Because the forts are all in the fucking wrong place. Like, here's a crossing, there's no fort here, but there's a fort here, and no good. But I have money now, and we're going to be at peace with Spain for some time, hopefully. Or not hopefully, actually. I want war with them as soon as I can, honestly. I would really prefer to be friends with Spain. I wish there was a way to force them to stop rivaling me. So that we could create like a glorious Spanish-French alliance. Very annoying that I'm going to take penalties for this, but I'm totally just going to give up this province down here. It has served its purpose of giving me the range I needed. We have the Canaries now, which is much nicer, so I see no reason to hold on to some undefendable little shithole that I would need to spend a fuck ton of money on to make defendable. So this is much better. Oh, kind of annoying that these colors are the same, but yeah, we're also going to give up on Gibraltar. This will make Castile love me, of course, but and yeah, we're falling to Union again. I got rid of my heir to the throne. Probably a bit dumb, but if we can just get another war started, we should be safe. We can at least do some expansion into the Holy Roman Empire through peaceful vassalization. However, I was going to be able to do more, but I'm not allowed anymore because these fuckers went to heresy. Not good. Okay, we are finally at the point where we can acquire some more government reforms. So let us do that. Mainly having saved up enough mana. So, while a lot of these, yeah, we are banned from doing a lot of these because of state reach, but that's whatever. Should be more than enough to do. Regulate tax farmers, sure. Fee as income, that's not good. Guarantee, oh, cannot guarantee it though. What about this thingy? Nope, that has a lot of weird requirements. No civil thing, okay, fine. What about this? Nope. Oh, that's the darn autonomy thing that costs so much to fix, because you have to destate so many provinces. I suppose that goes for a lot of these that have autonomy requirements. How painful. Okay, so maybe we weren't able to do that many of these. No. Well, we can do this one. Institute literacy reform, but that just makes the elites more powerful, and I'm not convinced that's any good. Ah, we can do this thing though. Tax farming improvement. We need 40 state reach. I think we can afford to wait for that. I assume we are. Well, no, we're not. But we will be expanding the bureaucracy. Yeah, I should probably wait until we have some more stability. Aristocratic influence. I mean, yeah, we're working on it. So I do think that doing one big sort of thing where we reform a whole bunch of shit at the same time will be worthwhile soon here. Let us, I suppose, have our income go broke again by giving grain to everyone, but yeah. I'll wait with taking tech until the corruption is down again. And yeah. Oh, don't buy me, just now that I have some money from burnt down Spanish cities, I'm going to try and fix the stuff we saw that we had issues with in the census. And a recent census I took also told me we don't have enough domestic salt. I mean, you'd think I would, considering my anger at not getting the islands I wanted, but it seems we must increase industrial salt production to match the desired. Also, it seems that rock salt rather than sea salt is more profitable, so we're going to focus our investments in that. In fact, some of this shit is made profitable. Because, you know, if it's not profitable, then you can't actually ever hope to... You can't exactly hope to continue making it, because then there will be no wages and such to be paid. But yeah, we're gonna do stuff like this with, yeah, I'm finally gonna just accept that I need to go on the wiki and figure out exactly how fuel works. And we're gonna fix our fuel and luxury output. Because I also, yeah, need to Google how the fuck, what exactly produces luxuries. Go salt. There you go, excellent shit. Yeah, there's definitely some serious profits to be had in coal mining. So let's do that too. Let's double check Artois. Are we making good profits, son? Are you winning, son? Oh, hell yeah, look at those profits. 166. I mean, normally they tell you to look at throughput, but I will fully admit to not fully understanding what that even means. But as long as it's over 90, you're usually good to go, so. Coal and salt for Christmas today. Here's another thing I should have been doing. I noticed in the census that we don't have enough luxuries for our people. And while we do have some luxury cloth, not the biggest amount. So we're going to open up luxury cloth and basically everywhere it can be built. Because it seems to take the same resources as just regular cloth or textiles. So also, I guess gonna invest a bit into the already established luxury cloth. At least I think there was luxury cloth there. Actually, no, there isn't. So that's another place we should be creating it, I suppose. You know what though? I will do that in between episodes. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.